What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Countdown Scouting Network. I'm your host, Joey Garcia, and today we are going to be looking at the Buffalo Bills 2023 draft class and go ahead and give it a grade for every single pick they make. We'll go ahead and do this for every single team in the NFL before we get into some undrafted free agents and then get into the 2024 draft class with our summer scouting. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this. So, starting out in the first round, sitting at the 25th pick, they went ahead and got the number one tight end on the board, Dalton Kincaid. I didn't think Kincaid would last this far, but he did. And so it was a great pickup by them. He's 6'4, 240. He runs great underneath routes. He's really great after the catch, and he's a decent blocker as well. I had him as my number one tight end, and I also comped him to Hunter Henry. So this is a guy who I think, honestly, you got Stephon Diggs, you've got Gabe Davis, you also have Khalil Shakur, and honestly, you don't have Isaiah McKenzie anymore. So you don't really have that much to fight over when it comes to target share other than Stephon Diggs, obviously. So I think he could probably be getting 70 to 100 targets already year one. So it's going to be exciting. I would think as a dynasty owner, I would want him on my team with a mid first round grade. Honestly, I'd probably do that. So great pick. I gave it an A minus. Let's get to round two. Round two, if you were listening to yesterday's, my favorite round two pick right here is Osiris Torrance. We already talked about his weight. He has weight issues, as you can see from the picture. He just, he's young. He doesn't really know his body yet. He doesn't really know what to eat. He talked about it in some of his interviews. He knows he's got some bad weight and he wants to lose it. He ended up losing some for Pro Day and I believe the Senior Bowl as well. He showed up for interviews, but obviously he's not a senior, so I don't think he played. Or maybe it was just the combine he showed up for interviews. But nevertheless, he knows it's an issue and he's going to drop some of that bad weight. I love him. I think he's going to be really, really good there. Going to round three, Dorian Williams. I gave this one a C plus. Again, just an average grade. If you got someone good in that, around the time that I think they should be selected, I'll give you a C plus. That's kind of just an average grade for me. So he's the linebacker from Tulane. He's stocky, 6'1", 228. It's all muscle, man. He is jacked up and he's fast and explosive. He gets caught sometimes trying to go laterally. Gets caught by linemen coming up to go get him. So that's going to be an issue. But he can cover pretty well. And man, if you just send him on a blitz up the A gap, he's going to get there. So again, I think they grabbed him at the right range, the right amount of running, right amount of linebackers as well. So can't complain. And now they didn't have a fourth round pick. So with the fifth round pick, they got Justin Shorter, wide receiver from Florida. I gave this a D, and it hurt to give this a D because I like Justin Shorter. He's 6'4", 224. Again, maybe they reached on him a little bit because there's not very many big wide receivers in this draft, and they really wanted a strong at the catch point wide receiver. That is what Justin Shorter is. He doesn't run great routes. He's not a dynamic athlete, but he blocks his butt off. He's a leader. He has really good hands. And again, he's big and physical. So he's going to be able to play special teams for them. I think this is someone that they want to kind of test out to replace Gabe Davis if they can't come to a deal with him. So I had him as a seventh round guy. They got him in the fifth. It's not terrible, but they took him 10 wide receiver spots ahead of what I had him as. I think his upside is Trent Sherfield from San Francisco, played at Miami last year. Now he's actually at Buffalo, funny enough. So I think that's kind of his comp for me. So gave it a D. I really like Justin Shorter. I hope he does well. I think he will do well. I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't have been a D. I'm kind of talking myself into like a C minus or a D plus on this, but I think it was a reach. They did not have a sixth round pick, so in the seventh round at pick 230, they got Nick Broker, uh, interior offensive lineman from Ole Miss. I think he also played tackle at Ole Miss, but I think they're going to put him inside um, at guard. So I gave this pick a C. He's 6'5", 305. He's a zone scheme guard. If you look at them getting Osiris Torrance as well as what they have been running, they're more of a gap power scheme. So I don't really know if this is going to be a scheme fit for them. Again, it's a seventh round pick, so it's kind of just an F it pick and see what happens. Um, he's got versatility to swing out to left tackle in a pinch. I'm pretty sure he played it a little bit, um, but I think he's going to stick in at guard. So going to their last pick, round 7, they got Alex Austin, a cornerback from Oregon State. He's 6'1", 190. I really like this guy. I thought he was going to go in the third, fourth round. I had him as one of those kind of sleeper guys that climb up boards. Obviously, I was wrong because they got him here at pick 257. But he's scheme versatile. He can play inside. He can play outside. I think he's mostly going to be an outside corner. He can play man. He can play zone. You want him to play cover 3, he's got you. And again, he was my corner 14. He was taken at corner 37. Um, I think this is going to be a day. I don't want to say day one starter, obviously, because they have Trey White and they also have Kyer Elam. But I think he's going to be a day one contributor. I think he's going to be able to come in and give Elam a breather. If one of them goes down, I think he's going to be someone that can sub in and at least play average or slightly below average. He's not gonna kill them if he plays. And I think he'll play special teams, and I think he'll do a good job with that as well. So that's all I have for you guys today. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead and leave a like and put down in the comments if you disagree with my grades for these picks. I think Buffalo did a pretty good job drafting this year. I think they do a pretty good job every year with Brandon Beane there. Go ahead and, again, leave a comment and leave a like and join us tomorrow when we talk about the Miami Dolphins draft class. Peace.